killed it too, though.
Yo, Nikki girl, this girl that I went to school with, she did a Spanish like.
Is she Spanish or full Spanish?
She's Dominican, but she's a practice.
We're back and we're better.
Yes.
I know you guys missed us. We had to take a little bit of break, you know, financial reasons.
That's not true.
Don't you owe me money?
Owe you money?
You owe me money. I sent you money and you forgot to pay me back for your birthday.
Oh yeah. No beside no go pay oh.
What? Where did, who does that? What's up?
No beside no go pay, Joe.
Is that a song?
It's not a song.
What is that?
You didn't see that video?
No.
It's gone viral all over Instagram, all over Facebook.
What is it?
So there's a little girl in Nigeria. Her name is Success.
And
She's from Warri, Delta State.
Uh-huh.
So she was getting kicked out of school for not paying her school fees.
Oh.
So she was saying to them, no beside no go pay. That's one of her famous lines, along with they go flog, they go tire. You didn't see that?
No, I did not see
Okay, because in schools in Nigeria, if you're owing school fees,
that. Yeah.
they'll flog you or hit you
Yeah.
before sending you home.
They flog and hit the child.
Yes, for if they are delinquent in paying school fees. Yes.
Even though it's the parents that are paying for the school.
Parents usually pay for school fees, but they flog the child and send them home for being delinquent in payments. I know.
I'm glad I was getting my C minuses in America.
But anyways, so the video went viral.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
Celebrities and all these people started reaching out to her, like Mr. Jollof, AY, Tokyo Makinwa, even Jim Ike. They all said they'll contribute to her payment for education from primary school all through university.
And wait, and what did she say? Don't be sad.
She said, no beside no go pale.
And don't be sad, no go pay. I'm not get my water bill paid. Make sure I go viral. Don't be sad, don't be paid. They turn off my water. They turn off my water.
That's the power of social media.
Of course.
But there are other kids that are in her situation.
Yes.
And I feel like Nigeria honestly needs to do an educational reform, because you can't like hit a child for missing school fees. Children are children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their parents are the ones who cannot pay for school fees. But I think school should be free, honestly.
Well, school until you get to college should be free.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And Nigeria should look into that.
Yes.
Education reformation.
That's gonna take a lot. I'm just gonna take a lot.
It will take a lot. But you know how Nigeria is.
Well, when you run for president,
Who's running for president?
You're running for president.
Nah, absolutely not. I'm good.
In about 15 years,
No.
the first female Nigerian president will be you. You're gonna be on Instagram and everything like that.
Anyways, Joe, on the more serious note, there are a lot of things going on in the world.
Okay, there are a lot of things going on in the world. There was a tropical cyclone?
Yes.
Called Tropical Idea.
Yeah.
Mm. Idai.
Yes.
These names are getting more and more ghetto.
Creative.
They are.
Creative.
Hurricane Katrina, stuff like that. Idaya. I guess it's not. What country was it? It was in
Mozambique.
Mozambique.
Yes.
Yes. So it was the greatest impact of the storm was experienced on landfall. It causes flooding, excessive wind, speed, and storm damage. The flooding has left hundreds of thousands of people homeless, displaced. The death has continued. They're still looking for even more bodies.
Yes, they are.
It didn't just affect that one country. It affected neighboring countries, Malawi, Zimbabwe, even Madagascar. I didn't even know Madagascar was real.
Madagascar is real. It's that little island off of Africa.
I didn't know it was real. I didn't know. I thought it was just a movie. That's my movie too.
No, but that's where they got it from.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's not as lavish as regular cities,
yeah.
But I'm sure a lot of indigenous people still live there, but they were affected. Yes, they even felt the effects in South Africa as well.
South Africa felt
They felt the effects, yes. It was such a powerful cyclone.
And you usually don't hear cyclones in Africa. You don't
usually hear about natural disasters like that in Africa.
Yeah.
It's very rare. Yeah, but things are happening due to global warming.
That is
and
true.
Global warming is man-made, and people do not believe or understand global warming. Yeah. Because the ozone layers, the things that we're using here is affecting the ozone layer. So
I know there was one thing that they used to tell us in school that we can't use the spray deodorants.
Yes. Hairspray, spray deodorants.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't use that. But Yeah, global warming is real. And if you've noticed, like, there's some days in the winter where it's extremely warm, and that's global warming.
Yeah.
And a lot of ice glaciers are melting away too, and the water levels are rising. This is why we have excessive floodings and all these tropical storms or natural disasters. So we have to keep Mozambique in prayers because, you know, although they're not West African, they're still part of Africa. So Africa is one. So Africa is Africa. So we're praying for the people of Mozambique.
Amen. We are praying for you guys.
Yes.
For all the people over there.
Yeah.
Madagascar.
It's not easy.
I might have to go visit.
Madagascar?
Yeah.
Not on my list.
It's not on your list? If they got cable, I'm there. No, if they ain't got cable, prayers, and I'll cash out somebody.
You should just go there to meditate.
Oh no, I don't meditate. I don't meditate. That's sleep. You mean sleep? That's my meditation. Sleeping is meditation for me. Other than that, I can't meditate. I'm so sorry. And my mom knows. You okay? Like we don't meditate. My family.
You have to.
We don't meditate. Sleep, work, pay bills. Was it? I go pay. I go no.
No beside no go fail.
Please help me with that. I'm doing a GoFundMe. Help me with that. All right, help me with my bills, please. All right.
Sure, I can't.
Oh, actually, I have more news. Actually, I'm going to talk about sports. The Lakers are not making the playoffs. Unfortunately, this year is not their year. They tried. LeBron, I know it's been 14 years. You've been in the playoffs for the past 14 years. I'm a big fan of yours. I became a Laker fan. I'm hurt. But on good news, the Brooklyn Nets made the playoffs. That's my favorite team. Congratulations to D'Angelo Russell, even though he is a snitch. I don't know if you ever heard that story between D'Angelo.
No, I don't keep up.
Remember Swaggy P? Nick
I've
Young?
heard, yes.
He was engaged to Iggy Azalea.
Azalea, yes.
Okay, so they were in the locker room. They were talking, joking around. And Nick Young was talking about all the women he's with, even though he's engaged with Iggy. And this is locker room talk. As men, we talk about our other women. We know, you know.
Just like barbershop talk.
Right. D'Angelo Russell was recording him on his phone, thinking it was funny, and somehow his phone got hacked and it went viral, and the whole world found out. And Iggy ixnayed the engagement, and now Nick Young is. I mean, he's Nick Young. He's an NBA player. He was making $20 million. So girls are gonna come out the woodwork. It was Iggy Azalea. I'm not gonna lie. She got her body done, but she still looked good to me. So they kicked D'Angelo Russell off the Lakers.
Wow.
They brought him to the Nets. I was so mad. I'm like, why is this snitch on my team? This tattletale stool pitcher. But he made the All-Star game, and he's leading the team to the playoffs. So
that's great.
Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. Shout out to the Lakers. LeBron, I'm still your biggest fan.
I love LeBron no matter what.
You love him?
Oh, I do. He's married though, but not like that. I love him as a basketball player. He's really good.
And he does really good for the community.
Yes, he does. He's a philanthropist.
He is. He built that big school in Ohio for unprivileged children, and that was a lot for him to do that. And he's actually starting college funds for kids and everything like that. So LeBron, outside of the gym, is actually a really good man. And,
yes, he is.
And
the GOAT.
I would call him the greatest of all time.
Yes, he is the greatest of all time because he surpassed Michael Jordan's records. Do your homework.
Would you go buy LeBron James sneakers? Or would you go buy Jordans?
I don't have any of the above, and I've never owned a pair of Jordans. I don't care, but if I had to, yes.
You'll go buy Jordans, right? Right.
In other news.
Michael Jordan is the best. Thanks, management.
Okay.
In other news.
Yes.
Since we're still on the topic of sports, we have a young man. What is he, third grader?
He's a third grader.
8 years old. He's a third grader who won his category at New York State Championship for chess. Chess is a great sport. I myself am a chess champion. I know you guys didn't know that, but I was a chess champion. Back in my heyday in 8th grade, I won in my school. You know, a lot of white children I had to beat out, you know what I'm saying? But it's a game of mind, intellect, strategizing. That's what I do. That's what I am. All right, it's not all about the money. You gotta strategize. You gotta put your money in one place and then sell it to another place. You know, it's that simple. It's that simple, and that's what chess is about. And clearly, this third grader knows all about that. He went undefeated at the state tournament last weekend. He was out playing all the children from even private schools that had private tutors that have been doing this for years, and he just started playing chess last year at his school. And a part-time teacher was teaching him after school how to play chess.
Him and a couple of other kids.
And he went.
And he took up the whole game.
It's a sport.
Okay, sport.
Playing us.
And he's doing really well, exceptionally well.
Exceptionally. He's been undefeated and he's won 7 trophies already.
7 trophies.
Now, he's doing so good and everyone is finding out who he is that they started a GoFundMe. The bar was put at $50,000. But within 7 days, it's already reached $217,000.
Yes.
So this kid is blessed. His future is blessed. His family is about to be blessed right now.
Yes.
So even me, I contributed about $5 to the GoFundMe. It'll be more because I'm waiting on Elizabeth to pay me back. But you heard what she said at the beginning of the show. But we will be sponsoring that, and we will send a link to the website.
Yes. Yes, so Tani made all of us proud as Nigerians, actually, because it just shows you basically that your story can always change if given the right opportunity. Right place, right time. Joe, I cannot say.
He's Yoruba, so I have to shout out to all my Yorubas.
He's Yoruba. What's his name?
It's Tolu. Tolu's his middle name.
Okay. Sure, you get on my nerves. So in other news, you heard about Davido's uncle.
Davido?
Yes, who lost the Osun State election.
Yes, he did lose. I remember that.
Last September.
Yes.
So guess what?
What?
The tribunal has awarded him governorship.
Why? How?
Yes, of Osun State. So the 3-man tribunal upheld the petitions filed by Adeleke, who's part of PDP, that's Davido's uncle, and the PDP challenging the victory of the APC and Governor Oyetola at the September 2008 governorship election.
Right.
So the tribunal had earlier dismissed the objectives of the APC and Oyetola. It said Adeleke's petition has merit. The tribunal also declared the re-election as illegal. Why? You're not supposed to have a re-election. So PDP and Adeleke filed a petition asking the tribunal to declare that he polled the highest lawful votes and should be declared the winner.
Ooh, I know Davido is
so
Davido.
They looked into the whole petition and the issue. Of course, APC counterfiled, but he ended up winning.
Wow.
Yes, because re-election apparently is illegal. So kudos to them, and kudos to Nigeria a little bit for having a little fun.
I know.
Even though
he's a dancing
the presidential election, Lord have mercy.
Well, I mean, we can't even talk about that. But is that the one that's the dancing governor?
That's the dancing senator.
Dancing senator.
Yes. So
interesting.
Victory went to him. So congrats to him and Davido. I know Davido's happy.
I tell you, say I love you. My money, my body.
Which they keep playing on the radio every single minute.
And every time I turn it up, I wind down my window like Nigeria.
I switch stations.
It's old now, but
old.
So what? So what? America's gonna know we here. We're here to stay too.
Yes. So in other news, in U.S. entertainment, Wendy Williams, who's a popular talk show host, and she's big on gossip as well.
Very big.
So on one of her shows this week, she recently revealed that she's struggling with addiction. And addiction is a really big issue right now, especially in New Jersey. As we all know, a lot of people are abusing opioids. So Wendy revealed to the audience and her viewers that she's struggled in the past with cocaine, which she did not properly address in the past. But so you know that things that you don't address have a way of creeping back up. So she recently revealed that she's back in a rehabilitation center, which she goes to after work. So she leads a normal life and everyone thinks, oh, it's Wendy. You know, she did her show. Now she's going to be with her family. So she revealed that she actually does the show. She goes to visit family members or friends, and then she heads back to the home that she's staying. She was in a rehabilitation shelter with other people who are struggling with addiction.
Are they famous people, or is it just average people?
No, average people.
Wow.
Yeah. So
do they realize that it's Wendy Williams that are in there with her?
But guess what? You're not a celebrity when you all have a common issue. You're all equals. You know, nothing makes you better than the next person because you have a nicer job or that you're famous. So that was really bold of Wendy to come out on public or national television to disclose this information.
I would have took that to the grave.
And bravo to her because she was being very transparent. You don't know who else she touched. To be actually proactive about this issue. So it's good. It's good that she's, dealing with this because she does have a son and she's married. She is going through a lot in her marriage, but that's besides the fact. The fact is that he's older now. He's like late teens, maybe early 20s.
Okay.
But this is encouraging, and we encourage people who have issues that they're dealing with privately to get some help. You know, you're never too big or too small to ask for help. Help is necessary. You know, and this all has to do with mental health as well. This all affects your mental health. Mm-hmm. So kudos to Wendy.
Kudos to Wendy.
That was big,
That
yeah.
is.
So another buzz is Chief Daddy, which is a Nollywood movie that Netflix bought. So I don't know if you've seen Chief Daddy.
I have not seen it yet, but I do know my man Foster, the bad guy, is in it.
He's in it.
That is my
They have
man.
a lot of heavy hitters in that actual movie.
Yes.
And I won't spoil the movie for those
Please.
who haven't seen it yet,
Me and my mom are
but
watching it today.
I encourage every Nigerian that has, everyone has Netflix now, to watch it. Even if you do it tomorrow on Sunday, after church, over dinner. You know, I think it's a family movie that everyone will enjoy.
We're watching it right after. Actually, you know what? You're right. We're watching it right after church because tonight
Yeah.
we're watching. What is it? Us.
Us. Yeah, I'm not gonna go see that.
Why?
No.
Support black film, please, everybody. All right, support it. It's gonna be good. It has Lupita. Lupita's in it.
Okay.
Lupita Abongo. She's in it. Is she not African? Or are we not supporting our Africans?
We are, but that's
Whatever.
not my type of film. But anyway.
No. I know. You're afraid. You're afraid of pants. You're scared.
Okay.
I'm scared too myself. Don't go see it by yourself. I didn't say I was gonna go see it by myself. I'm seeing it with a group. And as a matter of fact, my two cousins, Harry and Tolu, are sitting next to me, and I'm almost.
Your bodyguards.
Yeah. What is?
But yes, there are some good movies that are out, and Chief Daddy is one of them.
Chief Daddy is a must.
Jennifer from Jennifer's Diaries is in
Yes,
it too.
yes.
Iniedo's in it as well.
Is Jennifer?
Sophia is in it too,
Is
or
Jennifer-
known as Nkem.
Is she beautiful? I feel like she's not.
Jennifer, she's okay.
Yeah. But guys be gassing her. I feel like
She's cute.
I'm joking, Jennifer. You're beautiful. If you
But there
watch
are lots and lots of heavy hitters
They are.
in that movie, so that's a must see on Netflix.
Yes. Hey.
Yep. So in other news, another spotlight of another great Nigerian that's doing good things, Dr. Gerald Onoha. So he went from being a high school dropout, struggling to get his life back on track. So he went from coming to Nashville to drop off his cousin at school, and he ended up staying the entire summer for a TSU PSI program. From that, he wrote a letter to the president of the college, James Helmer, asking for a chance because he didn't have the right grades to get into college. So from that, given the opportunity, he ended up getting his physics degree and ended up becoming a physician. That's great, really big. So Gerald is also the co-founder of Project Dream, which is geared towards motivating underrepresented students interested in pursuing a field in healthcare. So kudos to Dr. Onoha for doing big things.
I'm mad he got his major in physics. I was terrible.
Physics. But you know what stood out to me about this story? He was a high school dropout.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Yes.
it's, for me, it tells you that it's never too late
Never.
to pursue whatever you want to pursue.
Never.
No matter what adversities you face, no matter what comes your way, whatever interruptions are there, you can always make it back to where you want to go to, no matter what.
You a motivational speaker?
No, I'm not. But it's very clear though. It's never too late,
It is.
no matter what.
It is. I'm going back for my master's degree.
Yes. So shout out to all the Nigerians, especially in America, that are doing big things.
Yes. And shout out to all the guys that shave their beards. I had to shave it for a job interview. I know I look different and I look like somebody's father out here, but I'm nobody's father.
Uncle
I know I
Joe.
look like an uncle and everything like that. I am an uncle, but not a real uncle. I promise you, ladies, calm down. I will grow it back. Please, do not shun me. Don't change. But shout out to all the guys that are confident enough to shave their beard. And we, as men, we are not our beards. Just like girls, they're not their hair.
Oh, please.
As men, we are not our beards. All right. So if a girl likes you for who you are, you can shave your beard. It don't matter. Okay. All right. Just like the way they take off their hair, the way they take off the wig.
Oh, please.
We can take off our beard, all right? Because enough is enough. Men, we have the power and we have the right to stand up for ourselves. That's all I'm going to say. That's
Really,
it.
Joe?
That's all I'm going to say because these girls have been playing me for a week now. Since I shaved this, girls have been playing me.
Serves him right.
Serves me right. I'm
Yes.
a good man. When I had the beard, girls come to me, they'll talk to me, joke around. They used to feed me at work when I had the beard. Now I don't have the beard. Look at me. I lost 10 pounds. I got to buy my own food. I've been going to Burger King and Domino's.
You got money.
I don't have money. I don't have money at all. What's the saying again?
No, besides no go pay.
That's what I got. That's what I got. That's what's in my
Joe's
account.
starting to GoFundMe.
GoFundMe, please. And then I'm gonna get the beard serum to put on my face to grow out my beard. Don't worry. Give me 3 months. 3 months. That's all I ask. I might not do the show again for another 3 months, but I'll grow it back like this. And call me Rick Ross.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, we just wanted to leave you guys with a couple of motivational words. One big quote that stands out to me is delay is not denial. So delay is not denial means that just because something is not happening right now does not mean that it will not happen. And just because someone is being blessed right now does not mean that you will not later on be blessed. We all have different seasons and we all have different stories. So be patient in your journey and do not compare yourself to anyone. Your time will come, and always remember that greater things take time than smaller things. Think about it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us in this segment of a weekly recap.
Hey, we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Bust down, Tatiana.